more?
We have an old family tradition. To carry on the Honeywell name, one must journey to find remnants when one reaches adulthood.
That's cool.
My father died in the war, but he dreamed of a new, great Athlumian remnant. I decided to search here after I heard the Academy had its eye on this place. I thought perhaps I could find one. And then I met her.
You mean my mom?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bore you. We should get out of here. Your mother is waiting.
Okay.
They nearly killed me in the past.
Seriously?
But not this time! Just like back then. You coming from nowhere and somehow stopping those monsters and saving my life. I need some fresh air.
Your father.
He won't wake up. Dave said that only Wagram has the power to bring him out of it. Mom. Me and Irina. We've both got the power to call out to remnants. All of this is happening because of our powers, right? I need to know, what are we? And what does that make you?
I was an orphan. The director of the Academy took me in when I was a child. To return the favor, I joined the Academy and dedicated my life to their research. That's where I learned the truth about who I was. You might have heard of Marion Marshall. She was the woman who bound the remnant illusion to herself and wed the God Emperor. The power she held was extraordinary. The power to erase the bindings of remnants and replace them with her own. Inside me rests that same terrible power. For I possess Marion's blessing, as does Irina. I didn't know about it until after Irina was born. Oh, if only I'd known. To think such terrible things are happening to her, all because of me.
Mom. You met Dad. I came along, and then with Irina, the four of us became a family. Were you... Were you happy with that?
I have never regretted having a family, and I never will. The three of you are what makes up my happiness.
Then there's only one thing we can do. We can get that back and be a family again. They want Marion's blessing for themselves, right? Then they're not gonna hurt Irina. We've still got a chance to save her.
Rush. Thank you. I know what I have to do now. Here. I made it using the tablet. When you find Irina, I want you to give her this for me.
But what are you gonna do, Mom?
For now, you should just concentrate on finding Irina. Rush, please, do as I say.
Mom?
Where has she run off to now? Her actions make no sense. Instead of acting on her own, she should have come with us to Athlum and explained everything to Lord David.
I don't get it either, but don't talk bad about my mom. I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Fair enough. But you can do the explaining to Lord David.
Guard the gate!
Yes, sir!
Come on, get a move on!
What's going on?
Lady Emma! Rush! Ah, thank the Emperor you're back safe.
Like there was any doubt.
Things have gotten worse, haven't they?
Yes. The Congress has been slow to grant that Conqueror fellow a remnant, and all the lords are in a flurry over it. And the Conqueror keeps rattling his saber about taking over countries and seizing their remnants.
You'd expect that from the sort of person who would bind the Ark. He's made an enemy out of every lord with a remnant. What's he plotting?
For starters, he's building an army.
So it's come to war.
Where's Dave?
He's meeting with an envoy from Duke Ermayan.
What's Ermayan want?
Our cooperation, apparently.
You see, the Congress has split into two factions. One sides with the chairman against the Conqueror. The other supports the Conqueror, fearing the God Emperor's wrath. Duke Ermayan wishes to ally with us and end the rift as quickly as possible.
He's asked to speak with me directly in Nagapur.
What will you do?
Take advantage of the opportunity, of course.
Lord David,
In exchange for supporting Duke Ermayan, I'll have him support Athlum's bid for independence. Think of it. We could finally be free from Salapalais.
We're hardly in a position to negotiate after what happened with the Academy.
Perhaps not, but it makes little difference. We can barely touch the Gable without the Duke of Kubine's blessing. Why must it be so difficult for Athlum to protect herself? Our country deserves more than this. This is a chance we have to take. Emma, it's good to see you back safely. I continue to ask your aid for the glory of Athlum.
My life is yours.
We leave for Nagapur shortly. Make haste in your preparations.
Yes, my lord.
Is there really gonna be a war?
It seems unavoidable at this point. Once war breaks out, the remnants will be played against each other. And all that will remain is scorched earth, littered with corpses, and blank remnants that have lost those they were bound to. These are dark days we live in. Forgive me. I had something to ask you. Did you finally meet with your mother?
Yeah.
Well?
Dave, promise me something. I'll fight for you, for Athlum. But please, don't get Irina or my mom mixed up in this, okay?
You have my word.
Thanks, Dave.
That's all you had to say?
Yeah?
You'd better hurry and get ready then.
Be careful. May the God Emperor be with you.
May I announce our honored guest, commander of the remnants handed down by the God Emperor himself, the Gay Bolg and Valeria Hart, the Marquis of Athlum, Lord David Nassau!
Well met, Marquis.
Ermine?
What? Lord David!
Emma, Parvis, rush. We must leave now.
What's going on? Where's Wilfred?
Our meeting is being postponed. The Conqueror is marching on Selapalais. We've been called back as support. We return to Athlum, then prepare for battle.
Yes, my lord.
Rush.
Irina's here?
Apparently she's in Duke Ermine's custody. I suppose you can rest easy, knowing she's out of Wagram's hands.
What? No! Why didn't you take her with you?
Well, I didn't meet with her directly. What's wrong?
Irina's got Marion's blessing!
And you think Lord Ermine is aware of this? Wait, where are you going?
I have to go save her! I can't let him use her power!
Calm down and think for a moment. How are you to save her if you don't even know where to find her? Rush, there is only one thing we can do right now. We must stop this war before anyone has a chance to use her power. I promise you, we will come back for Irina.
Fine.
Rush.
Sir, the Conqueror's forces and the Duke of Tubine's guard have met at the Nest of Eagles, and it seems Selapalais is taking quite a beating.
Cole, Rock, we better go into assist. Parks, Emma, you and Rush stay here and keep watch over Athlum. good care of her.
Yes, my lord.
Come on! All horses! To arms!
Yes, my lord.
Stand ready!
What's going on?
I don't know.
He's a monster! Evacuate quickly! Now!
Over here! Quickly!
What is he doing here?
Get back! Valeria heart. Did it?
tablet. Bastard. Why did you...
Rush.
Mom, if it weren't for that tablet, Emma...
We can't locate Lord David, nor can we find Emma's sword. Lord David lost his mother when he was just a child. Emma was a mother figure to him. It's improbable, but...
I'll find him.
This was my mother's garden. My father burned it when she died. But Emma gave it new life. From the day I was bound to a remnant, I felt nothing but hatred for the world. But through these flowers, Emma reminded me of the good still left in all of us.
So...
Duke Ermine could announce his decision to vanquish the Conqueror at any minute. The Lords are sure to gather their remnants and fight by his side. That will finish off the Conqueror.
Dave, something's been bugging me. The Conqueror used Mom's tablet to change the Valeria heart into a talisman. But I thought Wagram had the tablet.
How can that be?
This is the doing of one man. A man using Wagram as a pawn in his twisted game. At the same time, he manipulates the Conqueror into sparking a war, for no other reason than to demonstrate the horrors remnants are capable of. Once a world war erupts, the people will no longer believe the Lord's fit to control the remnants. If the descendant of Marion Marshall were to appear after all that, she would easily be given control of all the remnants. With Irina by his side, he'll reign as the new God Emperor.
By he, you mean...
The chairman of the Congress, Duke Wilfred Ermine.
It all makes sense now.
Lord David, I know this is a selfish request to make at a time like this, but you must save my daughter.
I have already promised Rush that Irina will not be a pawn in this war. Please, get up.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Young master!
Calm down. I am all right.
Lord David!
Emma Honeywell II has returned to Athlum. Lord David, your orders.
Serve me, as did your mother before you.
Yes, my lord.
What now, Dave?
Our true foes await us in Nagapur. I will take along only a few men to avoid detection. We will attack when the time is right. We shall avenge her death.
Enough is enough, Dave. I'm ready to end this. Marina, I'm coming.
You okay, sis?
Impressive. My dear Marquis, you know as well as I that Duke Ermine would prefer if you did a hasty retreat. Your life will be in jeopardy if you don't.
Duke Ermine can't be serious about using Marion's blessing.
My place is not to question these things. You have been warned, Marquis.
Lord Duffy,
We must protect Irina at all costs. We cannot allow her power to be abused. Irina!
I knew you'd come, Marquis.
Duke Ermine, you've manipulated both the Conqueror and the Academy. Do you really think you can seize the Remnants unchallenged? Not by me, you won't.
You've missed my point. I am not after the remnants. I am searching for someone who can control them. It takes one with great will to operate a remnant, but it takes a great toll. The gay bold killed your father. I'm sure you're one to understand.
Is that why you need Irina?
So long as I have the Marshal Girl, the remnants are mine to command. The only divine power that should be connected to them is me. How wonderful will that be? A new era will begin. I ask you, Davi Nassau, how would you like to join me in ruling this new generation?
The Remnants may bring suffering, but I will live with it, just as my father did. I will never accept your offer.
Wagram?
Yes, my lord.
The Marquis of Athlum wishes to die. Fulfill his request!
The battle wages on as we speak. While you're wasting time with delusions of power, your men are risking their lives fighting the Conqueror. You will call for a ceasefire and make sure the Conqueror's troops retreat.
Silence! I don't have to listen to you. I will control the remnants. Only I am fit to do so. Remember, I have the Marshal Girl. Don't you care what happens to her?
Irina!
Don't worry, Rush. He won't do anything to me. If I die, Marion's blessing goes with me.
Shut up!
Go ahead. Try to kill me. You haven't got it in you, do you? You're nothing but a coward.
Impudent wench!
Sir, the Duke of Gore has fallen! It's not safe here! We must fall back!
What? That can't be! Bring me the Conqueror! I will make him listen! What's so funny?
Did you honestly think that someone like you would have the power to manipulate the Conqueror? You are as arrogant as you are foolish.
What are you saying?
I would run if I were you, unless you truly wish to die.
Kill them! Kill them all!
What?
Are you sure?
My goals have been met. You are now unnecessary. Be gone!
Lord David, Wagram's intent had been...
I know. He merely feigned loyalty to Duke Emayan. We have no time to worry about that now. Our first priority is to get Irina to safety. Rush!
I'm okay. Ow. It's yours. Mom says it'll watch over you. Mom and Dad are waiting for us. Let's go home.
Okay.
You've got a pair coming all the way out here to save your sister. Too bad there's no way out.
That's what you think.
Now, let's go!
Conqueror! Duke Emayan's plan has failed. There is no reason to fight. Call back your troops.
You know you can use your precious remnant to wipe us out and prove Athlam's strength to the world. The battle has just begun. Let us enjoy it.
You wish to continue this nonsense?
It's useless. They don't get what we're saying. He plays by his own rules.
He's almost there. Ruiz, Castanea, finish this.
Yes, sir!
You're strong. But I can't lose this fight!
Yes, the truth is inside you. Remember your true self.
That's Gwaine!
What's going on? Something's growling.
Arena! This is the power of Marion's blessing.
Thus, half a year passed. After taking control of the Congress, the newly appointed Chairman Gore deemed Lord Wilfred Ermine a casualty of war. The official story was that after the Conqueror killed Ermine, the Conqueror's forces were destroyed in the subsequent fighting. Without an army to fight, the war was over. However, the scars left from the war had cut deeper than we'd thought. Violence erupted around the world, and the Lords, frustrated from the abundance of futile efforts, devised the ultimate plan. The Remnant's powers were to be used to suppress the violence. Suddenly, the Remnants meant to protect the people were being used against them. However, the Duke of Gore did not accept this. The people had placed their trust in the Congress, he said, and it was their duty to repay that trust. Thanks to Chairman Gore's efforts, things finally began to change. He declared that we had to uncover new remnants, something for the people to put their trust into. The Congress spread his message to the people. Their hearts were moved, and the violence subsided. A new age was dawning, one without the horrors of war. At least that's what we all believed.
I win, Slowpokes! In your face, Blocker!
No way, you cheater.
Please, remember why we're here. Lord David is still hiding the fact that you and your sister share Marion's blessing. And that's a significant risk. Do not make all his efforts be for naught.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Come now. You don't have to worry about that. So, they survived.
Hold it! What are you gonna do with that remnant?
And why should we tell you? Your little group can't do a thing about it either way.
We return to Athlum. Now.
Yes, my lord.
Welcome back, Lord David.
I trust everything's gone smoothly here.
No problems, my lord.
Rush!
Glad you're finally back, Rush.
Good to be back. Something going on?
Hey, Rush.
Tad? Since when were you awake?
It hasn't been very long.
I figured I'd surprise you.
Sorry for making you worry.
No. I'm just really glad you're okay.
I suppose this means you were able to dispel Wagram's magic.
Rush, I need you.
Sorry, Dad. I can't stay and chat. We'll catch up later, okay?
Rush. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Sorry, kiddo. Can it wait?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Arena.
Rush! Rush. Mr. David.
What are you looking so surprised for? You wanted to talk, right?
Yeah, but...
My apologies, but an urgent matter requires our presence at the Congress. If you don't need him, I'll be borrowing your brother for a bit longer.
Wait! I heard that the Conqueror was still alive. Is Rush... Are you still gonna make Rush fight? Mr. David, I really appreciate you helping Rush and me. But please, you have to let Rush go. You can take me instead.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about saving your life. How can you talk about keeping me out of danger and then walk right into it yourself? I can help you with this, but only if you let me.
I don't want you worrying about this kind of stuff.
Rush, go get ready. I need to speak with Irina.
Fine.
You know that Rush only wants you to be safe.
I know, but...
Don't be foolish, Irina. You're just a normal girl.
Me? Normal? Even with that terrible power I have?
Just forget about what happened in Nagapur, all right?
Nagapur. How am I supposed to just forget that?
You cannot, and should not. Terrible things are all the more necessary to remember. You can end this nonsense.
What are you doing here?
Even if you knew you could not prevent me from reaching my goal, that is because I...
I'm off to the Congress. Wait for me at the embassy. Rush. I'm certain Irina would appreciate it if you got her something. In matters of the heart, actions speak louder than words, you know.
What's he going on about? I'm not... So, the blessed buns are out.
You really think she's interested in buns?
Congress Chairman Gore has given Athlum its orders. We have to stop the Conqueror at any cost.
This is about some remnant finding resonance oscillating wave thingamajigger?
This was a top-secret project of the Academy's, was it not?
Remnants emit a wave undetectable by the naked ear. However, there is a remnant that can sense these waves and use them to pinpoint a remnant's location.
So...
The Conqueror clearly aims to take possession of every remnant in the world. Our task is to get there and protect them before he can.
I see. That's why this information was declassified.
Pretty important mission.
Yes. We'll have to keep our wits about us. Rush. I'd like to ask your parents' assistance with this. Will that be a problem?
sure Mom and Dad would be happy to help.
They will return to Arthur immediately. Get ready to move out.
Yes, my lord.
What's going on?
It looks like the tracking remnant has already arrived. So this is the remnant. When will we be able to put it to use?
Right away.
I assume the lights represent the general locations of remnants.
Yes. Right now, it's set to search only the Athlum area.
This light, here, must be the gay bulb.
That would be the case. With a little more time, we can expand the detection range to the entire world. We can't pinpoint the exact location of each remnant, but we can get a general idea of where they're located.
You've done more than enough. I am grateful for your assistance in this matter.
It's my pleasure. Although, we'll need a little more time to work out the kinks.
About what you mentioned earlier, I think we can specify the range if we change this thing here.
Hey, sis. Didn't expect to find you here.
I heard they needed all the help they can get, so I decided to make myself useful.
Don't be stupid. Just stay away from remnants, okay? You're like a danger magnet when you're near them.
But there's a reason I'm doing this. You have to trust me, Rush.
You don't know what I went through when you were gone. I can't go through that again. I won't!
Rush, calm down. Hey!
Years ago when I was just a kid, Mom and Dad suddenly decided to go to the academy and left me in charge of Arena. After they left, I took her to the woods nearby and left her there. I told her I'd come back for her later. She was always their favorite. I guess I was kinda jealous. I just wanted to scare her a little. It wasn't far from the house, so I figured she'd come back on her own sooner or later. I was wrong. And when it started to get dark outside, I got worried and ran back to get her. She was still in the exact same spot I'd left her in, just staring at some flowers. She was waiting for me to come back, all alone in the dark. She didn't doubt me at all. That's when I realized something. I had to protect her. I decided never to betray her again. You better not mention this to her.
She's not a child anymore. You mustn't act like a babysitter.
Oh yeah? Well, how am I supposed to act then?
You must treat her with respect, as a fellow adult. Let her know she can count on you.
Respect, huh? Sounds deep.
I bring a message from Chairman Gore.
The session of Congress will commence immediately.
That's it?
This is nothing unusual. They always seem to be held on the spur of the moment.
Will you be heading to Illusion? If that's the case, could we send someone with you? I want to report our progress to the Academy.
Very well. Who shall it be?
Let's see. Who should I send?
I have an idea. If you don't have anyone in mind, How about sending Irina? Irina's been through a lot. I think she's proved she can handle something important like this.
Sounds like a plan. If it's all right with her. Irina, what do you say?
Yes, of course I'll go. Thanks, big brother.
Yeah.
I will leave you to handle the academy.
So it's impossible to track all existing remnants.
For the moment, yes. But if we adjust this, right here, I think we can increase the accuracy. This way, we might be able to find remnants that no one else has discovered yet.
You may be onto something. It's definitely worth a try.
Great!
She's a bright young lady.
Is Little Rush in a bad mood?
You miss having her need you, don't you?
Whatever.
Who knows what remnants could be hiding under our noses? They can look like anything. Maybe even a Mitra.
You have quite an imagination.
The meeting over already?
It was cancelled. The lords of Melfina, Baltarosa, Royosha, and Selapale. None were present.
This cannot be a coincidence.
We have been asked to find out where they are and why.
Ugh, the Duke of Gore sure is a slave driver.
We must leave immediately. As for you, Miss Irina...
I'll go too!
But... that... well...
Mr. David, I beg of you. There has to be something I can do to help. And... I don't want to be scared of my power for the rest of my life.
All right. You may accompany us. Emmy, I place you in charge of her. Teach her a few things about self-defense.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you so much, Mr. David.
My lord!
Irina?
You must be Irina's Sykes. I've heard many things about you.
I feel some kind of power flowing into him. It feels like... almost like a remnant.
What? I don't understand. How can that be?
This must be part of someone's plan. This power he sent, it's eating
from within, trying to control me. And through it, I can feel him. David! Can't you feel it? Ah!
Thank you.
We must head to Gore Castle and report our findings to the Duke.
Yes, my lord. David, promise me you will not tell that old bat about my current condition, because I will never hear the end of it.
Understood.
So, the urchin from Kubine believes someone is behind this?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I must admit that he may be correct in his assumption. Who?
Happy to see me, Duke?
Lord Ermion?
No way!
I don't understand.
I hear you nabbed my position as chairman of the Congress. My. Haven't we moved up in the world?
You okay?
This power. This is what I sensed from the Duke of Kubine.
Yes! This power I obtained from the remnants is nothing less than extraordinary. I am now what you would call omnipotent. I shared this power with the others, but they aren't reacting to it very well. Apparently, it's killing them instead. Oh, the guilt.
You're the one behind all this? But why?
Your ignorance never ceases to amaze me. I want to rule the world. Join me, Duke.
Lord Ermion,
My lord, you must step back. He cannot be reasoned with.
My dear maiden of Marshall, this is divine will. We must all be released.
What?
Arena, get back!
Very well. I know when I'm not welcome. However, I will return expecting a decision, Duke. I hope you make the right one and side with me.
Lord David, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I thought Lord Ermion had perished in Nagapur.
this is too weird. Does anybody know what's going on?
Chairman, what do you intend to do?
I have no reason to doubt his words. Lord Ermion will return, and I must be prepared for him. Ensuring his destruction is my duty as his successor. The time for war has come.
Who knows where Ermion could be hiding? Nagapur is still in ruins.
Lord David! I'm glad I caught you.
What is it?
Take a look at this.
What are these black lights?
They appeared a few days ago.
These are remnants as well?
Well, they should be, but they don't seem to be the regular kind. It looks like they're draining the powers of nearby remnants, and then shooting it to a single spot.
Remnants that can steal the power of others? I've never heard of such a thing.
This is news to us too. We're going to look into it ASAP.
What is this single spot they're concentrating their powers into?
This spot, in the center of all the black lights. Here.
Is that...
I believe that's Königsdorf. It's been a valuable stronghold since ancient times.
Irina?
It holds the same power I felt in Duke Mayan.
He must be there, then.
Make preparations for battle. We are going to launch an assault on Königsdorf.
Yes, my lord!